Welcome to Insight, International Education News and Insights by Canam.
In this episode, we're exploring recent shifts at Canadian universities and how initiatives like CAPS and PAL promise a better, more sustainable future for students like you. We highlight a significant concern addressed by Jessica Morrow, a distinguished panelist from Carleton University, serving as the RICIA and International Admissions and Recruitment Officer. Jessica discusses the introduction of Enrollment Caps and the role of the Provincial Attestation Letter, PAL, in enhancing the student experience in Canadian universities. Challenges addressed. Jessica sheds light on how CAPS are designed to maintain quality education and support systems amidst growing commercialization concerns. Benefits of PAL. Understanding PAL's role in managing and tracking student numbers to ensure a more organized and supportive educational environment. Jessica offers crucial advice to prospective students. Apply early. Take advantage of early application benefits. Choose wisely. Select programs and institutions that align with CAPS and PAL guidelines to ensure the best educational outcomes. Consult experts. Work with trusted partners like Canam for expert guidance through the complexities of these new systems. Jessica reassures students that all degree programs remain eligible for the Post-Graduation Work Permit Program, PGWP, supporting their career prospects in Canada. Let's hear directly from Jessica Morrow, as she discusses the importance of CAPS and PAL in ensuring a high-quality and sustainable experience for students.
What are the implications for serious students, and what's your message for students looking at fall 2025 and future intakes in Canada?
Perfect. Thank you for the question. I'm very excited to be able to address this in such a public forum. From the university perspective, that all programs remain eligible for PGWP from a university. There were no restrictions put on programs, including business. So if it is a student who's looking to the university path, then the policy update has been a little bit different than we've seen with our college partners. So I just wanted to make that point. But now back to regular programming. So the PAL is the way that Canada is managing and tracking numbers. Okay, so before applying for a study permit, most students will need a PAL, and this just confirms that their school is within the provincial limit. So to put it very simply, it's essentially how we're counting students, okay? So in order to get a PAL, generally, students need three things. First, they need to receive an offer of admission from a recognized institution. They need to accept their offer, and in many cases, pay an acceptance deposit. And then they need to wait for their school or the province to issue that PAL, and then they'll use that to apply for their study permit. Okay, so now to back up and ask the question, why are we capping students? And cap on study permits is really about ensuring that international students in Canada have high quality and sustainable experiences. We're seeing a trend of certain schools really becoming overly commercialized. There was a lack of housing being offered for students and a lack of student supports. We were even seeing schools that didn't have real campuses in some cases. And, we've all heard some of those really tragic stories. And that just wasn't right. So reducing the caps, we are ensuring that the student experience is going to be even better. And kind of for those pieces of advice for students as they're starting this venture. So I think there's three main things that I want students to know. Number one, get organized early. I always joke when I go to India that if I could buy one billboard, it would be apply early. So basically, while study permits, they're limited through the PALs, academically strong students who meet admission requirements are likely to get their PAL. But just to kind of echo what I've already said, the PAL won't be issued until you complete your application, receive your offer of admission, and in most cases, pay that deposit. These processes vary. Processing times for your study permit can be a little bit unpredictable. So you have to be proactive, and that will just make the whole process much smoother. So get started early. I can't say it enough. My second piece of advice is to be thoughtful about choosing a recognized institution. So universities and well-established public colleges remain really strong options, but just make sure that you do your research and choose an institution that is a strong fit for your academic and career goals, and an institution that has a strong reputation. Point number 3 that I want to make is to work with a trusted partner. With all of these changing regulations, having good guidance is really important, and having a reliable partner like Canam can help you navigate your options, choose eligible programs, and simply just stay on top of those academic and application requirements. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of stress.
To take full advantage of the new standards in Canadian education, click the link below to access detailed application guides and begin your journey with confidence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the Insight by Canam icon to stay updated. Share your thoughts in the comments. We're here to help you every step of the way.